heavy heart in tribute of your late father. What would your father be saying to you right now at this moment?
He's proud of me. And like I said before, this is a stepping stone. This is a marathon. In a marathon, you come across a table with some water, but that's just a pit stop so you can keep going to the next. I'm coming.
Congratulations, Gary, to you and your family on a breakthrough performance on this night.
Thank you.
Let's throw it back to ringside. Mauro Ranallo.
And in the words of the late great Nipsey Hussle, that marathon continues. Those are tears of joy from all members of the Russell family. And it's only fitting that Gary Antoine Russell saves his best performance for the championship winning performance. Career highs in punches landed 252 and punches thrown 957. Simply put, a brilliant performance for the newly minted 140-pound title holder. Another older brother, Gary, getting into the ring and celebrating. But Gary Antoine Russell is a champion, and the Russells will be celebrating all the way back to Capitol Heights, Maryland, where the has a new champion. And speaking of champions, speaking of Capitol Heights, from the Capitol Heights to the bright lights, Lamont Roach Jr. He's looking to become a simultaneous two-division champion. Final preparations, warming up in the locker room for the biggest fight of his life. He takes on the biggest box office attraction in America, Gervonta Tank Davis, looking to go 4-0 here at Barclays Center with his championship career. Began at the tender age of 22. Now at 30, he's 30-0 with 28 KOs. Davis versus Roach is the main event. Brian Custer will be the next voice you hear after this word from DraftKings.
It's showtime, and there's no better way to win on boxing than with DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can get this knockout offer and take your shot at victory during the big bout. Feel the boxing action from the opening bell to the final blow with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app, enter the promo code, and get in on this great offer before the first punch. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
And the new 140-pound champion, Gary Antoine Russell, walking out with the strap around his waist. I'm sure his father is smiling, looking proud down at him from heaven. Fighting family, and this was a one-sided affair, Joe Goosen.
And move away from Gary Russell was a mistake. It's too new to him to try to beat an accomplished southpaw like Gary Russell. What he should have actually done, to tell you the truth, was follow his instincts that he started out in boxing, which was a pressure fighter, an inside fighter, and they should have perfected that. And he may have had a better chance in this fight than moving backwards and just getting lambasted for 12 rounds.
You heard him say this is just the beginning for me, talking about Gary Antoine Russell at 140. Man, here could be some big fights ahead for that young man.
Well, we had some big fights tonight at 140, and we cleared the air. We eliminated 2 guys.
It's really moments away from our main event. It is Baltimore against DC here on the world stage. Folks, over 19,000 have packed this place. Largest attendance for an event here at Barclays Center. Second highest grossing event ever in this place. As Gervonta Tank Davis tries to add his name, another name to his resume, but standing in his way his old amateur rival, the Reaper, Lamont Roach, himself a champion at 130 pounds. You know, this will be Tank's fourth fight here at Barclays Center, or as he likes to say, his new adopted home, because New York has certainly adopted him as one of their own. Listen, Tank really just exploded onto the scene here. First became a world champion here 8 years ago, Joe, here at Barclays Center when he knocked out Jose Pedraza. He took his belt. A year later, he stopped Jesus Cuellar, a devastating body shot. And then 3 years ago, you might remember, recorded before a record gate, knocked out Rolly Romero in the 6th round. The guy has serious missile